Look, it's A Trader with A Live Trading Show, market open to market close. A Trader is going to A Trader Cave to make professional profits while having fun all day. Come join them, and welcome to A Trader Show, a live trading experience.
I'm A Trader. We're talking about candlestick setups and patterns. When I talk about these, I talk about them with a bit of a passion because they were the first things that I learned in my technical trading experience. Once you get good at them and you can memorize them, you can become extremely efficient in them. Just another great tool in our technical trading tool belt. A brief overview: candlesticks were said to have started by Japanese rice traders in the 18th century. It's disputed as to which time frame, but we do know that Steve Neeson brought them over to the Western world. He wrote a book called Japanese Candlestick Charting Techniques, and it's worth a look. Bull and bear candlesticks. In case you are unfamiliar with candlesticks, here's a brief overview of them. Candlestick use: it tells us who dominated, the buyers or the sellers. We use them for patterns within the charts, and that's what we're looking at when we're looking at setups. Now, because I only have that 10 to 15 minute time frame to do this presentation, I left a lot of information on each slide. It's kind of a pause and learn for you. I will explain the best I can as to what it is, but if you can just pause and learn, it makes it a lot easier for me. Otherwise, I can't go through and show you all the wonderful candlestick patterns that are out there. Now, this morning star, when we're looking at the morning star, and we'll use this kind of as a pattern, how I show my candlestick reversal patterns or continuation patterns. We'll use this as a guide. We'll see the downtrend going into a morning star, going into a bear, going into a morning star, and the bull and bear are fighting. That downtrend is going to be an uptrend. How is that? Well, we see the bear fight with the bull. Really nice fight because dojis enhance signals. We see a really nice fight happening right here. If, let's say, it was a neutral, it would still be a fight, but it wouldn't be as strong of a fight as the doji, but it's still a fight. Now, to the victor go the spoils, and our victor is the bear, or is the bull. And we see that back into the uptrend. Downtrend going in, fighting down here and going into the uptrend. Same with this evening star. Down here, we see nice profit opportunities taken by the bull, psychology to the bear, back to the downside. Dark cloud cover. We're looking at bulls and we're seeing great profit opportunity here. What is getting the bulls out or getting them a little scared is that down through 50% through the profit opportunities of the previous candle. It's getting them a little worried about that. And back to the downside. Bullish engulfing, we'll talk about that. Piercing as well, we do talk about that with enhancements. Here's our Harami bull. We see our Harami bull, it has a body. We've got a nice body here on this candlestick. Now, that body tells us that it's going to be a low symbol. But if we were to put in a doji, which we have now, we say that the strong symbol, strong reversal, nice strong fight going on between the bears and the bulls. We see our victor, and our victor go the spoils. Abandoned baby, we're talking about gaps at this point. I do have a gaps presentation, but it's an enhancement on either end, either losing volume or gaining volume. It's an enhancement. It's more than usual. Real nice gap down, real nice gap up. Price points. You'll see them jump, not just kind of match. You'll see them jump. You could see little different movements. You know, right here is not perfect, but right here is just a huge price difference. There's reasons for that. When I explain gaps, I'll tell you what that is once again. The bull kicker, we can see that psychology to the bears, reversed immediately. For some reason, either they needed to cover positions, that price point that we see right here, giving us that shaven head hammer, right back to the upside, a nice symbol to trade from. Here's our hammer. Our hammer, we want to trade from we want to look 10 to 20 trades back for a support line. If we find a support line, then we can play our hammer out here. Now, another support line might be a hammer. I'll go over that when I go over support. Now, since we're doing that 10 to 20 trades back and I don't have enough space, this is what we're pretending. This is our support here. There's another one. So there's a support going on right here. We see our hammer finishing above the support line. The body is above the support line. And we have our enhancement and back to the upside. Here they are on a chart, on a real live chart. I can pull a chart out randomly and I can find the candlestick patterns playing out. I play out, of course, with other indicators. I don't play out solely on candlesticks, but it's nice to see another enhancement, another tool in the tool belt working out just on its own. Here's the advanced block. I can't explain everything because I only have so much time. Advanced block belt hold. Watch belt hold because belt hold looks like other things. Get to know what the belt hold is so you're not trading improperly with it. Our breakaway is a gap coverage. We're in the uptrend going to the downtrend here. Remember, this is a reversal bear. Gap coverage. This is a nice gap up. It's really slow to gaining profits, really slow, and back down in the middle almost, back down, real slow to gaining profits. People are getting a little worried because those profits aren't going as quick as this gap has gone, and the gap is covered, therefore giving the psychology back to the bear. Which one? Shooting star. One, I get to do one per slide. Shooting star, we see profit opportunities taken up here. Real nice gap, real nice profit. Just big moves. People seeing great times to get in there and get their profits. Short seeing great times to get in there because people are taking profits. Back to the downside, we're saying this nice gap is showing everybody, well, I've made some money. Time to get out. And shorts are saying, well, they've made their money. Time for us to get back in. Shooting star is nice play. Nice play. Inside down, this is that harami with the enhancement. There we go. There's the enhancement. Taking it from a low symbol to a moderate symbol. What else do we want to talk about? Tri-stars. If you see a tri-star, redo your math. Tweezer tops. You see how this is perfect. This is going to play out stronger than this one would. This is imperfect, but you're going to see it more. It's going to play out, but less with less strength. With candlesticks, you'll see a lot of patterns formulate. Not every pattern is going to be perfect, okay? I'm not saying to trade on junk, but I'm saying that not every pattern is going to be perfect. So what you want to do is recognize the ones that get played off of the most. You got your two crow. This is a gap coverage here. You have your upside two crow. You see the price points on here. Psychology, it had gone up and back down. So psychology says, we're going to give that to the bear. Bull reversals. You'll notice that bull reversals are bear reversals reversed or upside down. There's a lot of them out there, like the breakaway. That one's just like an upside down bear reversal. We have the ladder bottom, which we had explained. But what we want to look at is concealing baby swallow, one of my favorites to peek at. We see bear, bear, another bear, and a bear. And it's so wonderful that that shows us that there's a bull reversal happening. And so we see bear, bear, price point here, price point here. We have a nice hammer, gap down hammer, going great for the shorts. Shorts are feeling very comfortable. Got brought back up through that gap, but back down again to finish the day. And then another round of that. Back up, but bears won to finish the day. But now the bears are thinking a bit. They're thinking, okay, well, that's where that could go. The psychology goes back to the bull side because they could see where those price points go. Really, it just wipes out every profit opportunity from here to here for the bears. And we have to consider that when people are going short, there is a bit of a stop loss as well. So when we're looking at that, we're thinking to ourselves, psychology to the bull side. Concealing baby swallow, real neat play. Which one on here? Matching low. Matching low. Matching low is support. We moved our prices up, but each day they finished at the exact same point. We're showing support there. It doesn't look like it's going to go down much further, so psychology to the bull. Stick sandwich or three outside up. Well, these once again are just enhancements. That's the engulfing enhancement. This is the harami with an enhancement. Stick sandwich showing support. You see it going into the uptrend. Three white soldiers. Three white soldiers you are really neat to see when it comes out. You'll see that those three moves are very, very strong. So what you want to do is give it a little cooling off period and then get in on it. You can see three white soldiers happen in ways that where you get maybe it's not 3, maybe it's 6. So you want to be aware of what your stock is doing. But if you see 3 white soldiers play out, you're aware of everything. This is a great move for that instrument. Wait for it to get a cooling off period. People are going to want to try to get in on a certain price point again. But if they can't get to that price point and it's cooling off and it goes up and down, they're going to try to get in on the lowest that they can get on to ride that train back up. The downside, these are continuations. So we're in on something short, and how do we know how to stay in on it? Well, continuation patterns tell us how to. They at least help enhance us how to stay in. Not full gap coverage here. We see it pop up and downside to the Suzuki gap. The falling 3 method is one to explain. Bulls go up here, absolutely diminish the bull psychology back to the downside. I like to trade off these when I see them. These are great technical ways to just trade. You can use them as continuation, but I use them as ins as well. The 3-line strike, what do I watch here? No, let's talk about the side-by-side bull. We see up, we tried, up, we tried. Bull continuation, this is what I explained in the bear continuations. Seems to be just a more reversed 3-line. We'll explain 3-line strike here. We see we were going to the upside. Yes, our profit opportunity was taken out, but if you were a shorter, would you be confident getting in down here? Now, it's not a strong symbol that it would continue further up, and it depends on the bulls that are in. How confident are they and what are their trading strategies? But you see that down size right here. It's a little different for somebody who's taking a short on that to be, because it's just one movement. If this was broken up to a bunch of different movements, they would have a lot of different, there'd be a different psychology to it. But that's one large movement. What could have happened? What happened for that to go that way? A lot of psychological plays in that. Mixing this mathematical and psychology together, to me, is really neat, really interesting, and it absolutely is one of the neatest parts about playing in the stock market. Now remember, use candlestick reversals with other indicators. Keep your ratio. Be disciplined. There are candlestick patterns that are by the book, but most are going to be a bit different yet identifiable. Once again, don't trade on junk and don't see things that aren't there. We aren't playing wizardry. We are playing magic here. We're playing psychology and we're playing mathematics. Memorize them. Become efficient. Know your trend. Look at all these other candlestick patterns. I had to get through this in a quick time frame, so please get back and really get into those candlesticks. Memorize them. Once you know what they are, your efficiency level is going to go up, and you're going to be able to technically trade in a much better. You're going to be able to technically trade much better. Remember that these are just a tool in the tool belt. We have a couple tools that we're going through. We have a couple setups. Yes, some of them may trade out on their own, but you absolutely want to be aware that they're of the other tools that you can use as well to enhance the candlestick, to give yourself more confidence. My name's the A Trader. Come see my show. I'm sorry I didn't have enough time to really go over everything I wanted to with candlesticks, but I appreciate you coming and watching. Come see the show. I've got all the time in the world there. I control my trader cave there. Here, it's when I'm doing these presentations, it's based on time frame. So, thanks for coming. Come share the passion with me.